What's up, YouTube people? Today is really exciting because it begins my extra leg for the trip to High Plains Riot. It is, what's today? July 27th, about 5 o'clock in the morning, and I am driving up to Greenwich, New York today to stay with one of my best friends from college, and then tomorrow morning we're headed to a house with some more of my fraternity brothers from college, staying with a few of them for the weekend until Monday. And then from there I'll be heading to my hometown to stay with my parents in Sandy Creek, New York. It's a very small town north of Syracuse, off Lake Ontario. I'll be staying with them until Friday, August 5th, and then from there I'll be meeting up with Jake in Cincinnati, Ohio, at Jake's buddy Garrett's house. You saw some of the work being done at his house there. That's where they tore the white BMW down for the Buick. So with my little extra trip up to New York, and then also the extra driving for me from Knoxville back to Norfolk, which is near Virginia Beach where I live, my total trip will be around 7,000 miles in the Fummins, and then the Buick will be about 4,500 miles. So it's going to be quite the little hop, skip, and jump in a couple vehicles that people don't generally think probably should be roadworthy, but that's why they don't have more fun than I do. There she is. She's a little laden down. Got the halos on just to be a douchebag for you guys. You're welcome. What's up, YouTube?
This is high quality. Check this out.
And scene. Not too terrible. This is the fuel in Norfolk. So I just stopped in New Jersey for lunch. I've been making pretty decent time. I'm trying to slow down. Since I left, I needed to lose about 3 hours before I got to my buddy's house because he won't be home from work yet. But I figured I'd do a little video. I kind of messed up on this trip. I've been trying to see how long I could go without getting fuel. And I've made it all the way to the southernmost part of New Jersey, and I have a quarter tank left. And if anyone knows anything about New Jersey, they have the stupidest law that I've ever heard of, that you're not allowed to pump your own fuel. So I don't want anyone to touch my truck, so I'm going to try to make it all the way to basically to New York City from the Delaware New Jersey border near Wilmington without getting fuel. So this will be the ultimate fuel conservation challenge, because I have like 150 or 160 miles left, but we'll see how that goes. So it wouldn't be a cranked up motorsports road trip if we didn't have issues, but the same problem that happened with my transmission on the way to Jake's house happened again, only this time the set screw fell out completely. So it's the set screw that goes in right here that holds this from being able to do whatever it wants, and there's one on both sides and both of them are gone. I think one was already gone and then one backed out, and now it's just like completely, this one fell out because you can see the road, so it's not like it's gonna get caught. So that sucks because I don't have any hardware, and I gotta find a hardware store in the middle of a random town in New Jersey. I just got saved by some random guy in a tree service truck. I didn't see what company it was, so if you happen to see this, it can comment or like message me or something, so I can give you credit and give your company credit. But super cool dude, randomly had the right sized metric, thanks GetTrack, metric bolts to fit both sides, and yeah, I give him a bottle of spray wax in return because I don't have any cash right now. But yeah, thank you for coming in clutch and saving me in the first, I haven't even hit 500 miles, I haven't even had 300 miles yet in the 7,000 mile trip, so you definitely saved me on this. So I made it last night to my buddy Glenn's house. We had a good time, drank beer. I went through like 2 quarts of oil yesterday on the way down here, so it's good. I'm fairly confident I'm gonna have to do a transmission swap on this trip, so it's all for the YouTube.
Oh, Glenn lost.
I'm well, honey. How are you?
Milo. Yeah.
You give me 1 second, I'll go get you some water.
That was juicy.
Okay?
For a worthy opponent.
Alright.
Spirit and zeal.
Okay. Thank you.
So I just checked the transmission oil in the obviously in the transmission. Oh my goodness! And this is all she had. I have no idea how long it's been this low. Probably the whole time I've had it. But there's some good pieces in here. Looks like paint. It's real thick, sludgy. It's probably never been changed before. You can see some pieces right there. Those are big. So I'm gonna fill it and see if we can still make it to Nebraska. So yesterday I forgot to record before I left, but I drove from Syracuse to Cincinnati, and it was only supposed to be 9 hours, but I managed to turn it into like 16. Look who I found though. Say hi. Alright, fuck you.
What?
Say hi.
Howdy, fucker.
So I met up with him in Cincinnati after forever. One of the, I think it's an injector in the side of the P pump, tried to launch into orbit. So I spent a long time trying to find hardware to replace. To just managed to keep it on the truck. It was just bucking real bad. And I managed to limp it the rest of the way here. But Jake had, look at this sexy thing. And this one. The mirror tore off the side of the car while he was trying not to have his colon tear out of his body. Because this asshole decided to eat rancid beef right before we left and got food poisoning.
It's good for you. Builds character.
Yeah. But we're getting ready to head over to St. Louis today. Yeah. We're getting ready to head to St. Louis today, and it's kind of wet out, so hopefully we don't end up, or hopefully I don't die. I'm sure the Buick is probably fine in the rain. Fummins is not. How many times have you shit today?
What? Not as much as yesterday, though.
Hot.
Woo!